Mom's Amber Portwood is in denial about her and Leah's relationship. Hello guys, I am Georgia. To you, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for latest news updates. Teen Mom fans are finally realizing just how bad of a parent Amber Portwood has been to her daughter, Leah Shirley, now that the teenager is openly sharing her experiences on national television. And spoiler alert, it hasn't been easy. Every fight, mistake, and legal issue involving Leah's parents has been documented for the world to see. And for Amber, there are plenty. She has a long criminal history, starting with a 2010 domestic violence arrest for attacking Leah's father, Gary Shirley. She was charged with 2 felony counts of domestic battery and 1 count of neglect of a dependent. In 2011, Amber lost custody of Leah, and the following year, she was sentenced to 5 years in prison for violating her probation on drug charges. She ultimately served 17 months before being released early. Amber's troubling history didn't stop there. Years later, she was arrested for domestic battery against Andrew Glennon, the father of her second child, James. Andrew alleged that Amber attacked him with a machete while he was holding their baby. He later won full custody of James and moved him out of state, further solidifying Amber's reputation as a questionable parent. However, the only person who doesn't seem to recognize the pain and destruction she's caused is Amber herself. She's repeatedly blamed her mental health struggles and traumatic past for her actions, but Teen Mom fans have long called her out for never taking real responsibility. Yet her recent response to Leah's confessions is particularly shocking. It not only explains why Leah considers herself estranged from her mother, but raises the question of whether Amber will ever be able to repair the damage. And if her latest reaction is any indication, things will only get worse from here. Leah's pain was on full display during a recent episode of Teen Mom, The Next Chapter, when she opened up to Cheyenne Floyd, who has historically defended Amber's behavior. When asked if she had spoken to her mother recently, Leah's response was telling she even referred to Amber by her first name throughout the conversation. This wasn't the first time Leah has hinted at wanting to be adopted by her stepmother, Christina Shirley, but it's the most direct she's ever been about it. Last year, Leah's father, Gary, confirmed that Leah had brought up the idea, though Amber was openly against it, accusing Gary of interfering in their relationship. However, Leah remains adamant this is what she wants. Leah also expressed frustration over Amber's inconsistency as a parent. She acts like everything is perfectly fine. It's like, I haven't seen you in months. Why are you talking to me like this? Leah said. The teen admitted that she finds it overwhelming to deal with her mother's emotions and struggles, saying, obviously, she has a lot of different things going on, lots of difficulties. I just feel like I can't handle it. I wish I could. Perhaps most tellingly, Leah admitted she's scared to express her feelings to Amber directly. The fact that she feels comfortable saying this on camera, but not to Amber's face, speaks volumes. It suggests she knows exactly how her mother will react. This isn't the first time Leah has spoken about her complicated relationship with Amber, but it's certainly the most blunt and heartbreaking. Over the years, both Leah and Gary have claimed that Amber has been an inconsistent parent, often bailing on plans to spend time with her daughter. For instance, when Amber's engagement fell apart last year after she reported her fiancé missing, only to discover he was actually ghosting her, she allegedly avoided seeing Leah for months. Amber has cited her mental health struggles as the reason for these disappearances, claiming she sometimes finds it difficult to leave the house. But being a parent isn't optional. There are real consequences for her actions. It's heartbreaking to hear Leah open up about her painful experiences, especially considering Teen Mom viewers have been watching her family's dysfunction as entertainment while, in reality, it's deeply hurt her. It also puts Amber's public complaints about Leah avoiding her into context. Leah has good reason for putting distance between her and Amber. If Amber truly wanted to mend her relationship with Leah, she'd need to take responsibility for the damage she's caused. But rather than owning up to her past, Amber is flat out denying it ever happened. And she's now making shockingly dismissive comments about Leah's trauma. In a recent TikTok rant, Amber addressed claims that she hadn't seen Leah recently. "I was told to stay away. Not to stay away, but..." "All that stuff," Amber said, implying she wasn't allowed to see Leah, despite Leah repeatedly saying it was her choice. However, her tone quickly shifted from understanding to complete dismissal. "It's not trauma. She doesn't have trauma. Thank God. She's had a rough life, yeah. But guys, not everything is trauma, and it's not denial. You can't call that trauma. I didn't beat her." She went on to invalidate Leah's emotions entirely. "She's traumatized about what? No, she's not traumatized because of me. I didn't do anything to her like that. We get it, Amber is tired of apologizing. But real accountability isn't about sorry repeatedly, it's about changing your behavior." And so far, Amber has done little to prove she's doing anything differently. Leah isn't Amber's only child. She also has her son, James, with Andrew. Like Gary before him, Andrew was granted primary custody after a domestic violence incident. But unlike Leah, James is still young and largely out of the spotlight. But if Leah's story is any indication, it's only a matter of time before he goes public with his own experience as the estranged child of a Teen Mom star.